Hi, my name is Tiffany and I run track professionally. That's crazy that that's gonna be it. So, get ready with me to go to a track meet here in Atlanta, the Atlanta Street Games, or street race, and tell you guys, or give you a catch up if you've been here before. If you have not been here before, let you know who I am. So let's do it. I do think first things first, we need to pick out an outfit. So we'll pick out an outfit and then we'll pick out an outfit and then we'll get ready. First, this outfit though is one of my favorite outfits. It's from Joa Brown. And it's just like a cute little legging set, but it's so comfy. It's one of those like little thermal type situations. Boop boop. Yeah, all right, let's pick out an outfit. So I just moved to Atlanta about 3 weeks ago, and I just moved into an apartment because I have an apartment in LA and I have an apartment here, and I have like no clothes in here. Nothing. What? But we've got to figure out what we're gonna wear. It's slightly possible rain today, so I think we're gonna go with something a little bit more cash. Like, I think I'm gonna put on a bodysuit. Now I'm just trying to decide if the bodysuit's gonna be a short bodysuit or a long bodysuit. Don't know. Bodysuit on, bodysuit two. Alright, option one is this bodysuit from Aritzia. It's got this little detail, which is cute. And yeah, it's kind of longish. I think that's like a nice happy medium. Let's see what the other bodysuit is though. Bodysuit number 2 is also from Aritzia. It's from their TNA line, and it's just it's long all the way around. It doesn't have any detailing really. A little stripey situation here and then down the leg, and then it says TNA. But other than that, that's it. I know I'm gonna wear chunky gray socks with either one, and then also I'm gonna wear these black Adidas, black and shimmery situation Adidas, and I'm deciding on whether or not I'm gonna wear my cute little black Coach purse or if I'm going to wear a, what is that called? Crossbody. Why am I blanking? Fanny pack. I'd rather wear a fanny. This would be my little Coach purse. I had this when I was like 13. So this would be that. But I feel like I can't bring my camera in this, so I might not do this one. Also kind of liking the scarf. I'm wondering if I'm just gonna keep on the scarf since it could possibly rain. And then we could tie a little sweater. This is an Adidas sweater. I think we look kind of sporty, like this. Tied around. Maybe not the scarf anymore, but I think that this might actually be the situation. But I think what I'm gonna do is change into the short one. I should probably pick out my stuff beforehand, knowing myself. Okay, so we've done our hair. We've done our hair. Now let's go get ready. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So my face is nice and clean. I've been using this peptide toner lately. This one is by Bioma. I really want to try the one by Hailey Bieber, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But let's start. Let's see. My name is Tiffany, again, Tiffany McReynolds. I am a professional track and field athlete. I specialize in the 100-meter hurdles and the 100-meter dash. And yeah, I run for Team USA. I made my first team as a professional in 2019, where I competed at a meet called USA vs. Europe, and we competed in Minsk, Belarus, and it was incredible. It was my first time ever making a USA team, and it was super awesome. And that's one of the things I think that started me wanting to continue to do track, because even at that time I had already been a professional for probably a couple of years. I would say at least like 4 years, and I really hadn't had much success. I am an unsponsored unicorn, so that's how I'm referring to it now. So unsponsored unicorn for me means that I am currently not signed to a shoe company. I don't run for a specific shoe company in which they would give me well, there's different forms of contracts. You can have a shoe deal or a gear deal where that company, Adidas, Nike, one of the big companies like that, for example, is just giving you gear. And so at meets, you'll be wearing their gear, their shoes and everything like that. Or you can get a contract which includes gear as well as, this was hyaluronic acid, I'm using good molecules, or you can get a deal that includes you actually getting paid like a salary by them as well as their gear, and those are all different. But me as an unsponsored athlete, I'm able to wear whatever I want to wear. I do, as an unsponsored unicorn, tend to have to work as well in order to pay for things like coaching fees, travel, getting to meets, all of the different types of things. It's a whole conversation in itself, but that's just the reality of it. And so I have been, for the past 6 years, living in LA. So I lived in LA. I moved there from Texas. I actually started my professional career living in Texas because I went to school at Baylor, and it was an amazing time at Baylor. I had a really good time at Baylor, and I did really well in college. Hold on. This is pie. I'm gonna mix some of this in so that I'm nice and glowy. This stuff is my favorite. It's so pretty. I don't even think it's gonna do it justice, but it's so pretty. Anyway, so I went to Baylor and I had a really good time. I stayed there for 5 years because I ended up getting injured a couple times while I was there, but one gave me an extra spring season, so I stayed for one more season. So I stayed there for 5 years. I stayed there for, I would say, I stayed in Texas as a whole for another 3 years before I ended up moving to LA. And in LA, I I love LA so much, and I had an awesome coach named Ryan Wilson when I first moved to LA. He's absolutely phenomenal. And I trained with him, and that was the same year that I actually made my first team, which was incredible. And it's actually really funny because when I made my first team, my college coach as well as Ryan were both on staff for that. And so it was really fun because I got to be with my former coach and my current coach. I should have did this before, but this is the Indy Lee under eye serum. I love this stuff. It's so good. So yeah, so that was my time. So I just moved to Atlanta. While I was in LA this past year, like this year, right now, I was training myself because Ryan has since retired, and I trained with Ryan from 2019 to 2020, then the pandemic hit. That was like a really strange year for everybody. Ryan retired after that year, and then I went into a different group. I was in Bobby Kersey's group. I got to be with some really amazing and talented, beautiful women. And in 2021 was actually the year that I got hurt. So I spent the last 2 years, one with Ryan because he came back, trying to figure out what was going on with my body. So didn't exactly know what it was that was going on. Nobody could really figure it out. So what ended up happening was, as a hurdler, my right leg is my trail leg, and with my right leg, when I was at camp in Phoenix, Arizona, this is my e.l.f. super dirty concealer. When I was in camp, I ended up injuring myself. My hip was doing something that I referred to as like popping. So my hip was popping, which is super uncomfortable. It just feels like it would give me a dead leg. It would make me feel like my hip was out of place. It was honestly awful, and I hated it, and yeah, it was terrible. And so for the next 2 years, I really didn't know what was going on with my body. Oh, I forgot a thingy. Hold on. I actually think it's in here and I just can't see it. Okay, so I didn't know what was going on with my body. I didn't know why my hip kept popping. So attempted, actually in 2021, miraculously, God is super good, I was able to come back and actually compete in the Olympic trials that year, which was crazy for me because what in the actual world, you know, like how in the world was I able to actually come back, because I really wasn't able to do a lot of anything throughout that year. But long story short, I ended up having a sports hernia on my right side. So my right abs were slightly torn, and then I also had an adductor release on that right side as well. So the past year or two, I've just been kind of meddling through what that means to come back, because honestly, if I'm really honest, that first year that I was coming back, I did not know if I was mentally just so toast and fried and really discouraged. I've been hurt before, but this was a completely different type of injury, one that required me to get surgery, and I was essentially having to relearn how to walk, and even relearn how to hurdle, and I'm still relearning how to hurdle now, and that's just such a process, especially this being an Olympic year, and it's like I need to run a time. I don't have any times right now in order to go to the Olympic trials. So yeah, so just was not a great situation. Fast forward to 2024, I am training by myself in LA, and mentally that is just really hard. Like, not even gonna, some people are really like they're equipped to be able to do that. And I feel like I was able to train myself for a little bit, but I also run the 100-meter hurdles, which is such a technical race. And because it's such a technical race, it definitely requires you to have somebody else watching you. And that was what I was missing. I did not have a coach watching me. I did not have anybody else to give me, like, to have eyes on me, you know, when I was doing these things. And that was a really big deal for me, and I really needed that. So considering everything, figuring everything out, I decided to go to Altus. So I am here in Atlanta now with a group called Altus, and I've known the coach, the hurdle coach, for a very long time. He actually was a coach at a university that's like one of Baylor's rivals. He was at A&M at one point. And so I've known him for a while and trust him, and I'm very excited for what's coming. I feel like I'm really meant to be here. I feel like God really directed me here, opened up every single door here when he was closing every single door in LA, like literally closing every door in LA that could have been closed, was closed. And I was like, all right, well, I guess you really want me to move. All right, so for my concealer or contour, I like to put some on my hand. And this one is Well People. The other one is like Beauty Supply. And this one is just like more of like a highlight type bronzer. And then what I do is I pat the two together. And then I just like put it on the side and like kind of warm up my face. And I am like literally no makeup guru at all. I feel like I'm still learning makeup all the time. But I do feel like this warms up my face, which is super nice. And then I'll like sometimes go with a little bit more because I like to like really have a nice highlighted face. Okay. So fast forward now to where we are at. So today is well, it's now outdoor season. So if you're new to track has 2 seasons. There's indoor season and outdoor season. Outdoor season is the one that is more poppin', I think everybody thinks. But outdoor season is the one that's super fun. Everybody's outside. We're wearing our cute little unis. The buns are out. The nails are out. The hair is out. It's like a whole show. It's so much fun. And yeah, so it is outdoor season. And so right now I'm getting ready to go to the Adidas City Games, which is a street race, and it's actually super cool because it's just right in the center of Piedmont Park. I've never been to Piedmont Park, but it's a really nice park. I guess last year it was in Centennial Park, which is super cool because I guess they have like a bunch of like the Olympic rings and stuff. So you would have thought that they would have did that this year, you know? You would have thought that they would have did that for Paris, but it's fine. I'm using Merit's Fox. It's probably really dirty, but it's in this pretty color. So anyway, so yeah, so that's what we're getting ready for. It's gonna be a really fun track meet, I think. I'm really excited because I haven't been to a track meet in forever. I haven't seen like anybody track related in a really long time. So I'm going to support one of my training partners. His name is Miles. He runs the 110 hurdles. And then I'm also supporting one of my little KC fams. Like I've known him since he was little because his mom coached both of us. in the hurdles, and his name is Lewis Rollins, and I call him like King Louie. So fun to watch him on his journey to being a professional, because, you know, like, we're significantly like age-wise very far apart, but like it's just really cool to see him progressing. And I feel like I'm going towards the end of my career. I only want to compete this year and next year, and he's literally just starting. Like, this I think is like his first or second year out, so it's really fun to watch him. Some other really big names that will be at this meet are Grant Holloway, who is a 110 hurdler, stellar athlete, like pretty much untouchable right now. It's ridiculous. He's like in a division of his own. Noah Lyles should be there. All of the athletes who are sponsored by Adidas, some of them have it in their contracts to where they must be at this meet, and so a lot of them will be there. But Noah Lyles, who's like a sprint specialist, 100, 200, he's having a phenomenal season as well. Like, he's coming for everything, he says. So he will be fun to watch. And let's see, Anna Hall, who is a heptathlete, is also competing, and her story is really cool. She's coming back from I think like a knee injury. I think she had surgery on her knee, and she's coming back from that, and that's like I think ACL, and that's, let's see if I can do this. I don't know if I can. Ooh, I don't know, dude. I don't know what that looks like. I might have to come back. BRB. Okay, we're back. We did just a little brown wing on the sides. I'm still not a master at that, so that would have been hard for me to do on camera. Grant Holloway, Kenny Harrison, Cindy Simber, and Toby are fellow 100-meter hurdlers who will be out there and who are running amazing as well this season too. I think this is Kenny's opener. Cindy has a really great story. Cindy like came back from an Achilles injury several years ago, and now she's just running so well. So it's just, honestly, it's so fun to go and watch and see other people that I've competed against, and you know, like, we're like a family, you know, so it's just fun to be able to support them. All right, let's finish up now. We have Ilya. All of my, what's it called, are so dirty. This is the Limitless mascara. But yeah, so goals I think for me this season are, one, I want to come back, and I want to come back better than I have ever. And that might be challenging, but I'm really ready to do it and to face it. Right now in training, I feel like it's been a lot slower for me coming back than I would have liked it to be, you know, and that sometimes can be really frustrating. But at the same time, it's just like, it's part of the process, and I just trust that God's like got me here for a reason, and it's not for me to fail, and it's not for me to, you know, it's for my good. And this is also Ilya too, guys. Every single product is like covered in concealer. I should probably wash this stuff. All right, so Ilya, and this one is the Fullest mascara. This is so embarrassing. Alright, so we're gonna add that to the outer edge because I like this one for like the full effect. I'm like not very seasoned when it comes to false eyelashes yet. And then whenever I get lash extensions, I like don't like them until they like fall out. I just don't like them until they fall out. But goals this year. My goal is to run at one of the two meets that are here in Atlanta. So we have a meet coming up called the Edwin Moses meet, which is going to be at Morehouse, which I think is absolutely awesome. And that one is on the 31st. I really would like to go to that one. I'm looking at which liner I'm going to use. I think I'm going to use this one. It's just from the beauty supply store. I can't even tell you what. I don't even think. I don't know. Cocoa is what it is. And I'm just gonna line. I've like overlined my lip before and I kind of didn't like it. And I was like, maybe because it's like the shape of my lip like kind of doesn't need that. I don't know. I just didn't really like it. Let me get my gloss because it's not in here. Okay. Topping with Summer Fridays. This one is in Vanilla Beige. And I've had this for a while, actually. And that is it. I might add a couple little faux freckles because I actually do have freckles. And these are scars, but I do have freckles. You can't even see them, so I might add some little faux freckles really quick. Just to highlight that I actually have freckles. Alright. That is the finished look. I don't think I said my goals. Let me say them really quickly again. So my goals are compete this summer. Number one is, my first goal is to compete in the next 3 weeks so that I can get a mark so that I can qualify for the Olympic trials. My number 2 goal is, once I'm at the Olympic trials, to make the team and go to Paris. I really feel in my heart that I can do it. This is my last one, and so if I'm gonna go for it, I need to freaking go for it. There needs to be no doubt. We believe Philippians 4:13 that we can do all things through Christ who gives us strength, okay? And the third thing is, I really want to run a blazing time this season. And I don't want to say it because I just want to keep that to myself. Some stuff you gotta keep to yourself. So that's what I'm gonna do this season. But okay, this is the final look. We've got our hair done. Let's see. This is our final look. Very natural, you know. I'm not a beat girl, so I wouldn't be able to give you that, but very natural. I hope you learned a little bit more about me. Let's get ready to go to this meet. All of that beautiful, cute little face that we did. Let's see if I can get it. Ooh! All of that cute little face is going underneath the hat because I just got told that it's raining. So we're going very sporty spice today. So we're still wearing the bodysuit, but I got my little rain jacket situation and I tied a little cute little bow. This used to, this used to be a Nike. Now it's a nobody. We have our hair in a braid and our hair in a hat. And we're gonna go. These are the rings of choice today. This is like a little vintagey one, and then I made the silver one. And then on this side, I made the gold one and the silver one. I made all of these, actually. So anyway. Okay. Let's go! See our friends run! Kind of feel like adding a watch. So I add our favorite little Casio. Does it need a new battery? Yes. Will anybody know that? No. Okay, walking to the track. We're kind of late. Only for like the prelims of the 100. I've never been to Piedmont Park, so I'm trying my best to figure out where everything is. I parked on the street because parking was like $35. So let's try to find the race.
Peterson, I played football.
Okay.
Yeah,
you kind of seemed like you might have played something.
And they were like, yeah, man, you should run track. And I'm like, all right. And I go out there and I'm looking at South Florida. Everybody's running 4.3s and 40s. And I'm like, yeah, nah.
You're like, I'm good.
I'm like 4 or 5.3 guy. I just got football speed.
Yeah.
Track's just
yeah, it is.
Yeah. And the stretches would be ridiculous. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I'm gonna stick to running.
Yeah.
Running like 30-yard outs and stuff like that. No, but
that was nice. We got a little ride. Alright, I'm getting here just in time for the hurdles. Louie! How you feeling? You feel good?
Yeah.
Good job!
I appreciate it.
Yeah, good to see you. Is your mom here?
No.
Nobody? Just you? Just you?
Yeah, solo trip.
Okay.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
I can't wait to see you in the finals.
Yeah, hopefully we can get a little less wind and we can go do some.
Yeah. Wait, let me say hi because I'm vlogging.
Oh, Lord.
Say hi, Louis.
People doing out there.
The vlog. Say hi. No, you have to go down. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. Yeah. Why are you not trying to say hi?
I'm 100 pounds over my running weight.
But you're happy to be here.
Years I get back in shape. 60 years old.
It's Tip Tip. She's almost ready.
I'm so excited.
Let's give a big welcome to the 13 points.
Kelly Harrison is focused and she's ready.
Say hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hi, guys.
Back to improve on. Gotta go back in the film. Make sure you get ready for next race. I love that. Commercial stuff with that.
Make sure you follow Athletic Girls Club at Athletic Girls Platform. Make sure you follow me there.